15 Things You Didn't Know About Katy Perry. Welcome to Alux.com, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. Hello Aluxers, and welcome to another exciting original video presented by Alux.com. Today we're revealing some interesting and surprising facts about one of the most popular and successful female artists of our time. Let's talk about Katy Perry. Katy Perry was born October 25, 1984 in Santa Barbara, California. She grew up in a strict religious family and was only allowed to listen to Christian music. As a teenager, she decided to pursue a career in gospel singing. At 16, she signed a deal with Red Hill Records, but her debut album was commercially unsuccessful. She then ventured into secular music for the first time and eventually ended up being signed by Capitol Records in 2007 at the age of 24. The following year, she released her album One of the Boys and gained popularity through her singles I Kissed a Girl and Hot and Cold. Her fame and popularity continued to soar with her third album, Teenage Dream, her fourth album, Prism, and her latest album, Witness, which she released in 2017. She is one of the best-selling music artists of all time, with over 100 million records sold globally, and her videos have gotten billions of views on YouTube and Vivo. She is one of the top-earning women in music, and her net worth is $125 million. She also released an autobiographical documentary in 2012 called Katy Perry, Part of Me. If you're new here, welcome! Be sure to subscribe and follow us on Instagram at Alux. We're inspired by Katy's incredible success, talent, ambition, and a luxurious lifestyle. So, let's take a closer look at this top female artist with the 15 things you didn't know about Katy Perry. Number 1. She shares her name with a famous movie star. Katy Perry was born Catherine Elizabeth Hudson, so when she started her career as an entertainer, she decided to change her name so that she would not be confused with movie star Kate Hudson. For her professional name, she dropped the Hudson and went by her nickname Katy, and her mother's maiden name, Perry. Number 2. She wasn't allowed to watch the Smurfs as a child. Because Katy grew up with parents who were both very strict Pentecostal Christian pastors, there were many things Katy was not allowed to do. In addition to not being allowed to read Harry Potter, she was also not allowed to watch many television shows, including the Smurfs. This makes it particularly ironic that in 2011, Katy made her debut as the voice of Smurfette in the Smurfs movie, and continued the role in the sequel back in 2013. Number 3. Her first album was released under her original name. Katy started her singing career as a Christian singer. At 16, she signed with Red Hill Records and released her first album, a Christian pop album that was released under her original name, Katy Hudson. Katy says the album reached maybe 100 people before the label went bankrupt. Number 4. She was the first artist since Michael Jackson to have 5 #1 hits on at the same time. Katy's 2010 album Teenage Dream became the first album by a female artist in the US to have 5 #1 singles, which were California Girls, Teenage Dream, Firework, E.T., and Last Friday Night. She was only the second artist to ever achieve this milestone after Michael Jackson had 5 #1 hits on his 1987 album Bad. Number 5. She was the highest-earning woman in the music industry in 2015. Katy topped Forbes' list of the highest-earning women in music in 2015 with earnings of $135 million. She made the most of her income from her massively successful Prismatic tour, which grossed more than $200 million in 126 cities, and she also has endorsement deals with several brands, including Claire's and CoverGirl. In 2016, she dropped to 6th on the list with earnings of $41 million. Taylor Swift topped the 2016 list with earnings of $170 million, followed by Adele, Madonna, Rihanna, and Beyoncé. Number 6. She declined a $20 million offer to be a judge on American Idol. Katy Perry has served as a judge on the UK's X Factor, and she was also a guest judge on American Idol back in 2009. She was reportedly offered $20 million to act as a judge in the 2013 American Idol season, but declined. However, she will be joining Lionel Richie and Luke Bryan as judges in the upcoming reboot of the program, and she'll be receiving $25 million for the role. Number 7. She has the highest number of Twitter followers. Out of all celebrities and personalities on Twitter, Katy has the most followers on the site. She currently has 105 million followers, about 3 million more than the second most followed celebrity on the site, Justin Bieber, and 10 million ahead of the third most followed, former US President Barack Obama. Number 8. She helped deliver her sister's baby in their friend's living room. In February 2014, Katy tweeted, "Finally, you can add 'helps delivers babies in living rooms' to my resume." Katy was talking about her sister, Angela Hudson, who had a planned water birth in the living room of her friend's home. Katy was there to assist with the birth and actually filmed the whole thing on her iPhone. Number 9. She has written songs for artists such as Selena Gomez, Nicki Minaj, and Kelly Clarkson. In addition to writing songs for her own albums, Katy has also written songs for a number of other artists. The songs that she's penned include "Get on Your Knees" for Nicki Minaj, "I Do Not Hook Up" for Kelly Clarkson, "Rock God" for Selena Gomez, "Girl Next Door" for Jessie James, "Passengers" for Britney Spears, and "Black Widow" for Iggy Azalea. Number 10. She owns a Maserati Grand Cabrio Fendi Limited Edition. Katy is one of 50 people that owns the Maserati Grand Cabrio Fendi Limited Edition. She also owns an Audi A5, Fisker Karma, BMW 3 Series, and Range Rover. If you want to find out some interesting facts about Maserati, click on the upper right-hand corner to check out our video of 15 things you didn't know about Maserati. Number 11. She got her GED when she was 15 years old. Katy only attended high school for one semester before she decided to take the test to get her high school equivalency diploma, or GED. Katy says she knew what she wanted to do in life and didn't see the point of dealing with high school drama. Number 12. She bought a $19 million Beverly Hills mansion in 2017. Katy bought a 5-bedroom, 6-bathroom mansion in Beverly Hills, California for $19 million back in April of 2017. The 5,427 square foot property is located in a private area surrounded by eucalyptus trees. She lives in a very exclusive gated community, and her neighbors include Adele, Cameron Diaz, Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis, Nicole Richie, and Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban. Katy recently put her other Beverly Hills mansion on the market for $9.5 million. Number 13. Russell Brand proposed to her while they were sitting on an elephant. Katy met Russell Brand when she did a cameo in his film Get Him to the Greek. In her scene in the film, she had to make out with Russell, and although her scene was ultimately cut, Katy felt a spark developing between them. The two started dating in September 2009, after reconnecting at the VMA Awards, which Russell hosted. Just a few short months later, around New Year's, Russell proposed to her in India while they were sitting on top of an elephant watching fireworks. They got married in a traditional Hindu ceremony in India in October 2010. Unfortunately, 14 months later, Russell texted Katy to tell her he wanted a divorce. Number 14. Her Prism album was considered a biohazard by the Australian government. Katy's 2013 album, Prism, contained a packet of seeds that she wanted her fans to plant in order to spread the light. However, the Australian Department of Agriculture deemed the album a biohazard due to concerns that the seeds would not be native to Australia. Even though a special edition of Prism was made with seeds that were native to Australia, the Australian government was still concerned about CDs bought in international locations. The biohazard label did not affect the success of the album in the country, as Prism still debuted at the top of the Australian charts. Number 15. She owns locks of Taylor Swift's and Miley Cyrus's hair. In an interview with Mario Lopez when she was promoting her Prism tour, Katy admitted that one of the first times she went to the Grammys, she shared a dressing room with Taylor Swift and Miley Cyrus, and she asked each girl for a lock of her hair. She put a bow on each lock of hair and then put them in her purse. Katy admits this was creepy, but she still thinks it's awesome. Now that you've learned more about Katy Perry, we'd like to know which of her songs is your favorite. Let us know in the comments. Still here? Here's a bonus fact just for you. Katy earned a Guinness World Record for her Super Bowl halftime performance in 2015 for her record number of 118.5 million viewers. It became the most watched and highest rated show in Super Bowl history, with even more viewers than the 114.4 million people who are watching the Super Bowl itself. Thank you for spending some time with us, Aluxer. Make sure to subscribe so you never miss a video. If you want more, we handpicked these videos you might enjoy, or head over to Alux.com for the best in fine living content on the planet. Be a part of the largest community of luxury enthusiasts in the world and tell your story.